right, welcome Wolfpack Collective. How are we doing today? I hope y'all are doing outstanding. So let's jump right into it today. We got a few decks here. We got this Echoes Sigil Oracle deck, Voice of the Soul's Oracle, and by the same publisher, the Cries of the Soul Oracle, and then the Tabula Mundi Oracle of a tarot deck. So let's get cleansed to remove these out of the way, and we'll get started. I hope everything has been fantastic so far for you. It's been a beautiful night so far, and it's going to continue to be. We're manifesting everything like that. Thank you so much, universe, for this time, for this day. Whoever tunes in for this reading, whether now or in the future, may be of use to them on their journey. Thank you so much. This area is cleansed. Now let's get started. 111, I just saw on the recording timer, so it's perfect time. All right, so let's do this Echo Sigil Oracle first, okay? All right, let's see what we got. All right, spirit team, guides, angels, any other positive entities that are working in our highest alignment, all unwanted energies are not welcome here. Thank you, universe. Perfect. Let's see, dude. Oh, got a few, just flew right off the bat. Boom, boom, boom. Do a few more. Anything else here for the collective? Personal persons in the collective. Okay. Now, let's do the Cries of the Soul Oracle. Okay. All right. Anything for the collective in this deck here. Very beautiful cards in some of these. I love the artwork design, the cardstock quality. Excuse me, y'all. Do a couple more. This one kind of wanted to come out, to be honest. I felt it. Oh, that one, not these. Okay. I think that's good right there. And now we got the tarot deck. This is probably one of my favorites, to be honest, just because it's just so pocket size, but not too small. And this, see that? I don't know if you can see. Oh, look at the little shinies. Oh, and then 333 right now on the recording timer. So, yay. All right, let's do this. Guides. All the positive entities. Anything here for the collective? Oh. Okay. Saw that one kind of sticking out, right? Okay. Put these like that. I might get a little story on our hand then. Oh, you probably saw that one. Okay. I think that's good. All right, y'all. I'm just having too much fun here, y'all. So, I love this. Cries of the Soul Oracle. Anything from here? From the collective? Boom. Anything 444, I just saw the timer. I'm just seeing all these things, y'all. You gotta keep in mind, this one fell, a couple of these fell on the floor. Oh, look like there's 3 of them. Boom. All right. Let's do a few more shuffles and then we'll get started. Oh, what is this? Oh, and these are flying all over. Ah, they're making me work all these for these cards. All right, there we go. Sweet, y'all. All right, got a decent amount of cards. Hopefully I can fit them on here. All right. All right. So, there we go. Now let's begin. So, I think we'll start with we'll do the Echo Sigil first, okay? Excuse me. So we have Archangel Gabriel, Archangel of Water, emotional strength, stability, and happiness. Mercy, compassion for the suffering of others and yourself. And rest, an end to struggles, recharging your energy. Beautiful. Put these here. Okay. Now, let's see what we have. Let's do this one here. Cries of the Soul Oracle. Toxic relationships. Uh-oh. I create positive relationship foundations with myself and other people. Might have to do with these struggles that they're talking about. Recharging your energy. Emotional strength as well. Is someone needing help in that department? Oh my goodness, what is going on? This is becoming a love reading, y'all. Oh, fear of separation. Loss paves the way for rebirth. So these are the shadows, and then this is like the mantra you say to yourself to work with this shadow element. Humiliation. I accept and embrace my body as it is. Abandonment. Oh, wow, that's powerful. The symbolism. Everything I give other people, I give myself first. That's so important, y'all. And look, it's the first card in the deck. That's how important this is. Because you, Wolfpack family, each and every one of you are number one. And how can that be? Because we're all equal. That's why. We're all equal. We're all number one. Gods and goddesses alike. You know what I mean? Have the divine energies within us. Narcissistic faults. Oof. I soothe my inner pain. Is someone a narcissist here or dealing with a narcissist? I don't know. Start moving him this way. Okay. Okay. Boom. Now, let's do the voice of the souls. Secrets. Oh my goodness. Is that what this like toxic relationship thing is? They're keeping secrets. Or I also saw, is someone like almost embarrassed or humiliated about something, so they are keeping secrets? That could be something to think about too. Message of forgiveness. So we have two cards here that kind of tie with that, in my opinion. We have compassion for the suffering of others and yourself, and then message of forgiveness. So compassion could have to do with some of this forgiveness, you know. It's not always the easiest to be able to forgive other people, especially if they've wronged you, you know, I understand. Karmic relationship. Look, it's going to be right next to the toxic relationships. Wow. Okay, let's continue. Guide. Okay. Maybe someone needing some guidance right now, and they need to tune into their intuition to kind of deal with, get some more stability going on with everything here. Spiritual message, yeah. So the guides, your guides are trying to send you a spiritual message, and it may be so much emotional instability that they're not able to hear the messages from their guides. You know what I mean? Let's continue. Oh, you. Look at that. You. It was that one song that I think Soulja Boy, you, just came into my mind. But you, literally, you need to get some rest here for sure. I feel that I feel lately the messages are connecting to certain people in the collective, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Sometimes that happens, but I notice an ongoing theme. But you know what? Universe has a beautiful way of working these things. And children. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe someone expecting, maybe? Or it could be time to channel the inner child regarding healing. You know what I mean? That could be a thing too. So I did say about the number of cards. Let me try to. I got this. We got this, collective. We work together. We got this. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, now the tarot. Three of discs, which is that earth energy. Okay, that looks like DNA almost. You know what I mean? Now, what just came to mind is that one thing to remember, and what's probably important, and I noticed I had put these right beside each other, the you and the guides, because it's through your own solitude. It's your own solitude. It's funny because that landed like that upside down, probably because you're not taking the time to yourself. You know what I mean? But by connecting with your inner divinity, you probably be able to connect better with your guides. What's coming up for me with this DNA strand here, it's almost like something that's ancestral, something from past lives even, maybe, that you're dealing with. And it could have to do with like karma. And it could even be that karma passed down from other lives too, that in this lifetime that we are kind of like taken care of. You know what I mean? This, to me, the DNA, that's what kind of makes me think of that. So it could be someone also going through a situation that's karmic because they're healing something from a generational thing. Could be generational curses that are being broken. And it's not easy sometimes. And this is the card that came out earlier, Lovers. And then I was like, is this a love reading? And then, yeah, so definitely, to me, it's definitely like romantic partner energy here, not necessarily like family as much. At least that's not what I'm feeling here. Let's continue. Prince of Wands. In the reverse, Air of Fire. Wands is that fire energy being upside down. They're kind of trudging along here, but kind of can't get a handle on things, it seems. The Magus, the magician. Look at, he's cranking up the beats. Wah, 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 wah. He was like, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Are you gonna get into yourself? Wah, wah. Wicker, wicker. Anyways, I'm put that right there because you are the magician. Let's just be real. You just probably don't know it, but I think it's so funny how like most of these other cards, like this one has like the most tech on there. It's very interesting. So I don't know. Anyways, excuse me. Art. Wow, that's beautiful. Kind of makes me think. I'm trying to think of what card this is paralleling in the tarot, but it being in the reverse. This to me has like a creative energy thing about it. You see all the beautifulness, and it's kind of like someone just taking a shot and just blind faith. It kind of makes me think of like in American football, where it's like the Hail Mary shots. You know what I mean? Just, you know what? The time is running out, and I can't help but just take a shot. You know what I mean? And that's probably what they're realizing, or almost realizing, it being the reverse. They're probably not taking the hard. What just came to me is that they're probably not making the hard choices that they probably know that they need to make. And there could be some blocked creativity going on right now that could be causing more instability too, which is probably reflective because that fire energy here is about creativity and passion and things like that. So if that creativity is affected, then of course there's going to be an imbalance. Let's continue. Prince of Swords. So we got two Prince cards, both in the reverse. And then we have air and fire energy right here, and that's something. So not only that, are they having like a lack of drive and just kind of trudging along, but also with their words too. Maybe they may be having a hard time, getting their words together, or it may have to do with these secrets here. You know what I mean? That's another thing too, because if everything's kind of in the mental realm and they're thinking about a lot of things, this person here is probably keeping things on the DL to themselves that they honestly probably should be talking to their partner or, love interest with. You know what I mean? Because that's probably what's causing all these problems. And your guides are probably kind of telling you, hey, look, you pay attention. You got to deal with this now. You know what I mean? Because remember, you're the magician. You know what I mean? Let's continue. See what else we got. Remember, these were both in the reverse, but the two princes right there. Oh, my goodness. What's going on here, y'all? All right, so remember also, okay, the prince... that masculine energy, typically in the tarot, has to do with material and physical realm stuff. Now we have water energy here. So not only like, oh my goodness, I feel so bad for this person or persons right now. I just much compassion and empathy. Because this person probably going through a hard time. Prince of Cups, Heir of Water. So on the outside, it's potential that they may seem like totally devastated, That's very, very sad. You know what I mean? My heart goes out to this person or persons. You know what I mean? So not only like a lack of drive, maybe a lot going on in the mental realm, but also like instability with the emotions. 5 of disc in the reverse. So again, ungrounding energy because it being in the reverse. And it's funny because we just talked about that tech. Look at this. That's the same machine right there. Look at that same machine. But this one here, it's all blowing up. It seems, or it's activated. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. Oh, this elephant got the key on there. That might be one of your guides. Something to think about. So, but it's in reverse, so it's probably emphasizing that instability. And I try to respect it and go like that. You know what I mean? It's the 6 of Swords. Science in reverse. The swords, again, more of that air energy. What makes me, this continues to tie in with that creative energy that we're talking about, kind of that blockage, you know what I mean? And with it being saying science, I think it may even affect their work too, in a way, unfortunately. Let's kind of do a quick little overview of what we have here. So what I'm seeing as a whole, to just kind of touch over, someone is dealing with a lot of like shadows right now. And I think everything is just all in one shot. And it may be a little overwhelming at times. You know what I mean? We have Archangel Gabriel. You're either working with Archangel Gabriel or he is with you at the moment to try to provide you with emotional strength, stability, and happiness. It's definitely a call to rest. And I feel that this person... I feel this person may be the narcissist in a way. I hate to say that. The reason I say that, it's either this person or, it could be the person that they're with. But the fact is that we have the secrets and we have karmic relationships and all these kind of things. I have a feeling that this person or persons is the one keeping the secrets from someone else. That's what I feel. You know what I mean? Because you have all this stuff here of all this instability because of these secrets. And the guides are probably just kind of sick of it. And they're probably like, hey, look, y'all, you gotta take care of this now, because that's what's gonna keep you fizzling out. And there may be a continuing of ungrounded nature. You want to get back to the magician. Now, the fact that this was in the upright, and it seemed to be the only card in the upright position, because this is someone that's spiritual at the end of the day, and they know that they're spiritual. And I'm not going to sit here and say that they're not powerful, because I feel that this person, just to be aware that they are magical, that's power in and of itself. But just because you know that doesn't mean everything is like hunky-dory. You know what I mean? Definitely with this lovers here. It could be someone trying to reveal a harsh truth about something, something that was kept from them. The spiritual message is to kind of just take care of things and get it done. you know, work on these shadows: fear of separation, humiliation, abandonment, toxic relationships. You know, they all stem from shadows and unhealed parts of ourselves, you know. But please, y'all, whenever you can, take time to yourself. You are a divine, beautiful being, you know. That's you, you know. And you know, this card shows a female, male or female. It's energies, you know what I mean. And just, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest. But it's time to forgive. It's time to set the record straight. That's what I'm getting. It's time to say, you know what, let's take care of this now. So anyways, y'all, that's all I have here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, Wolfpack family, and I do this all with love. I hope you know that. So anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Ciao for now, Wolfpack family. I love you so much. Bye now.